Hi, friends.
Hello.
Thanks for coming over so that we can eat dip and talk about nothing.
An emergency is an emergency session.
Yeah, we're going to separately record an emergency Widow's Bay discussion, but right now we're going to talk about a dip I made, which I thought was probably a viral dip, but I'm not on TikTok, so I don't actually know what's viral, and Haley had never heard of it, so I feel like this is a dip from the 1800s or something.
Oh.
But it's pickle dip. And
Listen, you made pickle soup one time.
oh, it's so good.
That was somewhat life-changing. And so I'm into the pickle dip.
I trust a pickle. So this is Grillo's pickles, which are having a moment.
Yeah.
And I have to say, I miss the Clausen pickle of yore. Clausen pickles ain't what they used to be, and those are always my favorite pickle. And so I guess now Grillo's is the fridge pickle of choice.
They're the ones that are kind of fresh because they come in like a fancier container. Is that correct?
Grillo's?
Yeah. Or no. Yeah. Grillo's, right?
Grillo's are like, yeah, they're in like a plastic container with a screw top. Clausen's are in a nice glass jar with a screw top, and they used to be so good, but
Clausen's were my youth pickle.
they're so good.
I've gone over to the, I don't know, Mount something. Is there a mountain in
Mount
the title?
Olive?
Maybe.
They're on the shelf.
They're yellower.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Kroger brand over here.
So these are, I'll put the recipe in the show notes. These are dill pickles chopped up. Oh, and I got a veggie chopper and it makes them perfectly uniform, which made me so happy. And then it's cream cheese, sour cream, and Greek yogurt, a packet of ranch mix, which you cannot ever go wrong with that.
No, it makes everything delicious.
Some hot sauce. It was supposed to have fresh jalapeno, but they make cream cheese that's jalapeno flavored. So I just bought that. Save a step. And some cheddar. And then you can use bacon or bacon bits. And then I Googled vegan bacon bits, and I found out the bacon bits, like Oreos, are already accidentally vegan.
Yep.
So I got some bacon bits, and that, my friends, I believe is what gives this its slightly sickly pink color. I think it's the red food coloring leaking into the... Because it didn't look like that yesterday. I made it yesterday. So I think steeping the bacon bits turned it kind of pink.
Wow. I think some of my favorite World Cup coverage has been people discovering ranch. And I feel like we're missing an opportunity because we need to tell them that ranch dressing mix exists so they don't have to try and fly through TSA with gallons of ranch dressing.
And then you can make anything ranch that you want.
That's right.
Make a ranch bread. Make a ranch ice cream.
Ranch, bread, ranch. Have y'all seen Better Off Dead?
Mm-mm.
Or no, say anything. Well, no, it's better. One of those two movies. Somebody in there is French and the woman's trying to bond with the French person and she goes, French bread, French toast.
I saw Kevin sit up. Kevin, have I actually seen Better Off Dead?
Yeah.
Oh.
John Cusack.
Oh, okay. The one where he skis
Yeah.
and the
You get
kid wants his
hamburger
$2.
animated side.
Yeah. The Japanese guy that sounds like Howard Cosell.
Oh, yeah.
I need to see that movie again.
Kevin, where are you going? Oh, getting some chips.
There's lots of people traveling in America right now for the World Cup, and it's heartwarming. But there's this Japanese guy, and he was drinking a Buzz Ball in front of a liquor store. And then I saw a reaction shot. There was a woman be like, "Why are y'all making that Japanese guy chug that Buzz Ball?"
Are those like colorful little cocktails in a ball that you can buy at Kroger so they're not real cocktails?
Cocktail is a stretch. It is
Yeah.
probably like malt liquor.
Yeah, it's at
Good
Kroger,
coloring.
so I
Yeah,
think it
yeah.
can't be a real cocktail, right?
Yeah.
They make the big ones that are the size of bowling balls.
Yes, yes. Oh, I saw someone at the grocery store taking photos of a display of those. It must have been like a World Cup guest or
traveler.
something.
Tis a traveler.
Welcome. We have yummy junk food.
I have yummy junk food.
I saw somebody comment, yeah, America, we're not fat for fun. we have good
Yeah,
stuff.
no kidding. So do you guys like the dip?
Yeah. Good.
I think, any creamy dip.
It tastes like not French onion dip, if that makes sense. Like it's
No.
there's a French onion-esque quality to it.
Yeah, I think that's because French onion dip is made with like onion soup mix, and this is there's probably like a base that goes into all flavor mixes.
There's a tang. It's the
Citric acid,
It's the citric acid and like
powdered citric.
the MSG
It's
probably.
got pickles, so you know it's hip.
Yep.
It's got pickles, so you know it's hip.
That's right.
Grillo makes pickle de gallo, which is like a salsa with pickle.
Ooh, that sounds really good.
I eat that. I eat that.
I've never seen that. I also would eat that.
I'm not even hungry, but I just like dip.
Yep. Yeah, me too. Well, I am hungry and I like dip. I had a ton of this yesterday. I made it for a party that Kevin's going to tell you about in a minute. And I thought to myself, you should make a half batch of this. And then I didn't. And I made a whole batch. It made like a gallon, man. It made so much. So, thank you, friends, for coming over and helping us eat this.
You could put carrots out with it and make it healthy.
I almost did that for the party, and then I was like, no, I don't want to cut anything else. Chips it is. 3 different kinds of chips. No one wanted the plantain chips.
No.
I would have. They're expensive, so I wish people ate them.
I'm never going to go for those over another chip, I think.
Oh, really? I love them. But the Ruffles were the favorite. I got plantain chips, tortilla chips, and Ruffles.
Ruffles are the superior cream-based dip chip.
Yeah. They were definitely the fave.
Yeah, I'm not... plantain chips are good on their own. I don't know if I've ever eaten them with things.
Oh, they're really good with guacamole.
Yeah.
Well, Kevin, would you like to tell us about your day yesterday?
Sure, where should I start?
I woke up.
I was born yesterday.
No, I wasn't born yesterday. So yesterday we had the drink competition that was mentioned in the
Happy Things / Happy Things
episode. Yeah, when I made the cocktail that we tasted. So it's a group of friends to do kind of tiki / tropical escapism stuff, and we had our group little convention, and 6 people made cocktails that for a competition. They were graded on what, 3 categories?
3 categories. It was visual appeal, taste, and originality, which was sort of a wild card category that no one knew what it meant. Mm-hmm. I'm working on that.
It's have we ever heard of it?
Yeah. So
well, no one had heard of Kevin's. That's for
sure. So I made my cocktail. There are different forms of presentation. I visually presented them in real coconut cups with a straw that had a little like paper umbrella, except it was a flower instead of an umbrella, like it was on the straw itself, and a garnish of maraschino cherry, candied pineapple, and candied coconut, which is very tasty.
Have I ever had candied coconut? I don't know.
Well, you can have some if you...
Maybe I will.
Yeah. And so, like I said, there were various forms of presentation. So for mine, I wrote a little story.
This is part of the... Oh, I see. This is part of the presentation.
I'm going to show them the cup real quick. Here's the coconut
Oh, that's
cup.
cute.
No, cute. Mm-hmm. We have 1 million of those umbrella straws, so if you ever need a cute straw in your life, we got you.
So Lori thought I should read the story I wrote, as it is a historical alternate fiction.
Alternate history. You might win the Sideways award for alternate history.
What's sideways?
It's for for historical fiction or alternate history or something. And this episode is also a callback to our endurance episode.
Yeah.
In which we had the original drink, the bosom caresser.
Yeah. Okay. So I gave everyone the coconuts and then stood back and said the following. In 1914, Sir Ernest Shackleton set out to make the first land crossing of Antarctica. He set sail in the Endurance, but once they made it to Antarctica, the ship became trapped in pack ice in the Weddell Sea, eventually being crushed and sinking. The members of the expedition had set up camp on the pack ice and awaited rescue. Among those in the crew was the ship's surgeon, James McElroy. An Irish physician, McElroy was a handsome, aristocratic-looking individual known as a man of the world by his crewmates. He was known to entertain them with stories of sailing around the world, and this included telling his stories while they were trapped on the ice. His tales of his worldly adventures often included the exotic cocktails he had mixed. Another member of the crew was cabin boy Antoine Denois. He listened eagerly to McElroy's stories, dreaming of the delicious cocktails he'd make once he got off the ice. The one he most remembered was called the bosom caresser.
Very memorable.
Yeah, a mix of French and Portuguese liquors that was known as a guaranteed aphrodisiac, probably because of the inclusion of a raw egg yolk. After Denois was rescued, he vowed never to go near the polar regions again, but sailing was still in his blood, so he joined a crew delivering alcohol to the South Pacific. Unfortunately, his poor luck with sailing continued. The ship was dashed upon a reef in a horrible storm, splitting open and tossing Denois into the sea. Clinging to flotsam, he washed up upon a nearby island. He survived on the plentiful coconuts and was just beginning to despair when he noticed crates washed up on the shore. No food, but bottles of alcohol had survived. Coincidentally, just the ones he needed to make a bosom caresser. Huh. But alas, no eggs.
It's magical realism.
Then
No eggs.
No eggs. Then inspiration struck. Denois could not make a bosom caresser, but he substituted coconuts for the egg yolk, as well as adding juice from the anti-scorbutic limes that had also washed ashore, inventing the drink we have today that Denois brought back after his rescue, the nut caresser.
You're just getting yada yada over the rescue, I guess.
Yeah.
The rescue's not the important part.
Not the important.
He made it back, and now we have the nut
Nut
caresser.
caresser.
That implies in this situation that eggs are bosoms, which I appreciate.
Yeah,
True.
that's true. So when Kevin was reading this story yesterday, I had no idea.
Aw.
And so he starts off talking about the endurance, and then he was like, the cabin boy Denois, and I was like, I don't know that bitch. I was like, who's he? I've read endurance 3 times. I don't remember this.
It was a joke he had against you personally.
So that was Kevin's historical fiction, his endurance fan fiction. Do either of you two French speakers get the joke?
Of the name?
Uh-huh.
What's the name again?
Antoine Denois
Anton of the coconut.
of the nut.
Yeah.
Yay!
I do the French word for nut.
So there are 3 people who regularly go to these parties that our friends have who are actually French. And so Kevin was like kind of trying to play to them, and then none of them were there.
Oh.
Well, it's because it's made with cognac and Grand Marnier, so those are both French. So I figured it was appropriate, and I was like, maybe one of them will get it, and then
No.
none of them.
There were no French people.
Plenty of people listening to this right now will be going, ah, ha, 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 I see what you did.
Especially now that I explained it. Or I made you explain it.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, Kevin got second place in the drink competition.
I was going to ask,
Yeah.
how did it go?
Got 92 points.
You sure did.
And the winner got 95.
Oh,
Sure
yes.
did.
Photo finish.
Robbed.
What was the winning cocktail like?
It was delicious. They were honestly, so we had 6 drinks, which was probably too many. They made small versions of them, so we weren't all drinking like 6 full-size tiki drinks, but I thought that they were all really good. And usually when we have competitions, there'll be like 1 or 2 where I'm like, I don't want to finish it, you know? I mean, it's just not to my taste. But yesterday I thought they were all really different from each other and all delicious. So the winning one was a riff on the Beachcomber, which I guess is a traditional tiki cocktail, but I don't think I've ever had one. I thought it was really good. And then there was also the presentation piece of it. So Kevin wrote a whole story. And the person who won had made tiny sandboxes. So to go with the Beachcomber, tiny sandboxes with tiny little sandcastles, buckets, a little rake, and a little shovel. And then they had hidden things in kinetic sand in the sandbox. So as you were having your drink, you could dig through and find, like, there was a gold coin and a, like, plastic gem. And then they had included actual little stones, some kind of stones.
Like fossils.
Some kind of
Marine
little, like
fossils.
beach fossils, you know, the ones that are plentiful.
Yeah.
So it was cute and it had an activity. But yeah,
That would
definitely.
give you something to do with your hands.
Yes, it
famously.
Yes, it would. if you were somewhere, if you were at a show, if you were Amy at a show on Friday and you weren't sure what to do with your hands, you could pull out your tiny sandbox.
I was regaling everybody with the story of me going to a rock and roll show, which I never do hardly ever anymore. And I was at this show and I had a beer and then I didn't have a beer and I did not know what to do with my hands. And so I literally looked around the room to see what other people did with their hands so I could do that with my hands.
It's like the Hard Times article. It's like man standing at back of show with arms crossed, having the time of his life.
It was exactly that. It was exactly that. And my trainer guy had asked me how people dance at the show I was going, like this particular band, and I demonstrated for him, which was having your arms crossed, having the time of your life. And then I took a video at the show that shows most everybody in the room having their arms crossed, having the times of their life, except for the two people who were at a completely different show, who were jumping up and down like mad people.
But everybody else, if you're really excited, you just kind of nod.
Yeah, you nod along, and then you appreciate the music. And in this particular situation, it's extra funny because there was like a psychedelic festival going on the stage, but all of us were there listening, like we were at a Jason Isbell show or something.
What was the show?
Of Montreal. Anyway,
anything else?
And that's why I want to smoke again. Don't smoke, kids.
Well, everyone else is standing there with their arms folded, so it's not like you're out of place. That's the thing to do. That's what you do with your hands.
And yet my mind is telling me that everybody's looking at me and how awkward I'm being with my hands.
That's when you go get you a club soda and a lime.
All right.
And you just got something to hold, something to gesture with. I'm carefree.
Pockets, man.
Pockets, man.
I always have the opposite problem of what do I do with my beer once it's finished?
Oh, I did have a good time looking for the trash can. That took up a good 5 minutes. So I didn't have to worry about my arms while I was looking for the trash can.
Are there not often trash cans?
Well, they are, but they're often at the perimeter, so if you move, you lose your spot.
Yeah. I put it on the ground and stomp it, and then later on they will just sweep it up. So
I don't have this problem because I don't go anywhere.
I went and found the trash can.
I just stay home.
I wore my cargo shorts last night, so I just put my empty beer in my cargo pocket.
Did you bring it home?
Oh man, I should bring a beer purse next time and just put cans in the purse.
I had a beer purse when I was in Athens, only I was bringing beer 2 places. I didn't go anywhere without a giant purse full of PBR or Michelob Ultra.
PBR's still reasonably priced at the 40 watt in Athens.
Yep.
Oh, really?
$3 cans.
Oh.
They're not tall boys though, right?
I mean, once upon a time.
$6.
Yep.
$6?
Tall boy.
Once upon a time, a PBR was $1.
I know. I got really mad one time because I ordered a PBR tall boy at the 40 watt and it cost $3.50 and I almost left.
I used to bring a $10 bill downtown and get drunk off that.
Yeah.
Ain't like that anymore.
Athens is still cheaper. Cocktails aren't $19.
No,
anymore.
it's still cheaper, but
Yeah.
anyway, I could go on and on about the highs and lows of my trip to Athens on Friday, but
Did you have fun?
yeah, it was great. Good. Yeah. It's just, the towny side of town is slowly disappearing into a fog of huge TVs and bars like that.
And you saw a bunny.
I did see a bunny. I saw 2 bunnies, Pom Pom and Fig.
Pom Pom.
And if you're on the Discord, you get to see a picture of Fig and who looks just like a stuffed animal.
It was so cute. I was looking at it and I was like, these animals are maladaptive. I mean, I guess.
Oh no, you let that animal go outside.
Yeah, but I
Dunzo.
guess they're not maladaptive because
They're being
reproduce.
coddled inside.
Well, and because they reproduce, they just make hundreds of themselves, so it doesn't matter.
It's like Charlotte's Web.
It's quality over
Yeah,
quantity.
yeah.
Quantity over quality.
You just look at it and you're like, well, you're from a fucking Disney movie. How are you going to survive?
I mean,
There's
just munching on Clover, staring me with its dead black eyes.
There's a bunny that lives at my old house in Lake Claire, and
like a wild bunny?
yeah, there's a wild bunny 100 yards from DeKalb Ave, one of the busiest streets in Atlanta. I don't know how she lives, but she
I
does.
saw a bunny on Briarcliff the other day.
We saw a bunny in our yard a couple weeks ago, but they really do look very wild.
They're small too. Yeah, they're not like the big veal-looking ones.
They have very alien-looking eyes.
Yeah, all prey animals sort of have this those black eyes that you can't
Like a
that
doll's
give away.
eyes. Well,
nothing.
Jaws had black eyes like a doll's eyes.
Like a doll's.
My mom had a bunny. She found a white bunny outside, and she was like, well, somebody obviously let this go because that white bunnies are not wild bunnies.
No.
And so she brought it inside and made it a pet, but it always seemed like a wild animal, and it would chase the cats. So when I say these things probably can't survive, maybe they can, because the cat was like, "Wah!" And the cat would run from it. It was just hopping around her house. It was after I moved out, and when I would go home and I would just see this truly, it seemed like even though it was a bright white, obviously pet bunny, it would come hopping through, and I just was like, this doesn't seem right in house.
I don't see a lot of affection in the bunnies' faces,
Yeah.
It's I don't know how
The bunny is indifferent.
They're not domesticated like cats and dogs, right? So they don't have a rapport with us.
I don't know.
Yeah, they didn't start showing up at things, and then we just fed them. No, they just,
We were like, oh, that's cute.
we keep bunnies for self-sustaining reasons, and then we realize they're
just
cute
soft.
and just keep some.
I had a bunny when I was a kid.
Did it love you?
Well, I don't know. I remember one time I had it on my chest and was gently stroking its head, and it seemed to like that because it would you'd stroke it between its eyes and would put its chin down on your chest.
That sounds cute.
But then one time I was doing that, and out of nowhere, for no reason, it turned and bit me in the nose, like in the septum.
Oh my God.
Pre-piercing.
See, it's like
I didn't know that.
having a bunny is like having a monkey.
Yeah.
They'll turn on you at any moment and eat your face.
It's easier to fight off the bunny.
Like you can have a bunny up until they're about 2 years old, and then
Yes, and yeah, it wasn't even like
nasty
oh,
big pointy teeth.
yeah, it wasn't even like, oh, I want to get down, and I didn't put it down. It's just like literally out of nowhere, just septum bite.
It was just suddenly like, where the fuck am I?
Yeah.
Where's my hutch? Where's my family? It's used to having like 92 brothers and sisters.
Bless.
Do you guys want any more chips?
I'm good.
Okay. I'm gonna
Otherwise, I'll
put
just
the dip
keep
away.
eating it.
All right. Anything else? All right.
I hope everybody out there knows what to do with their hands today. Have a good one.
You could get a club soda and lime. You could get a tiny sandbox and stand near the stage and play in that.
Or start smoking.
You could have some dip. You could have a pickle dip. You could write a historical fiction story.
You too could write a historical fiction story while you're standing at a rock and roll show, not knowing what to do with your hands.
Anything else, Kevin?
I don't think so.
Oh, you looked like you were going to say something.
Congratulations on your award.
Woohoo. Major award.
You did a great job.
Thank you.
And we did a lot of taste
I enjoyed
testing.
that drink, so.
Good. Yes. Thanks for your help.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Bye.